everyone. Welcome back to Poets and Quants' new video series, P&Q's Must Reads, a quick, digestible recap of the top business school news and features you might have missed. We get it. You've got stuff going on. You may not have time to read every P&Q story that matters. That's where we come in here. My name is Christy Blyzeffer. I'm your host, and I'll be counting up to the 4 most important P&Q stories of the week, or so. So let's get to it. Number 1. The first big story is the ranking of full-time MBA programs out early this week from the highly influential U.S. News and World Report. Shout out to Chicago Booth and the Wharton School, which tied for first place. They nudged out both Stanford and Northwestern Kellogg, which tied for third. Harvard Business School stayed in 5th place, tying with MIT Sloan, while Michigan Ross muscled its way up to the top 10, rising 3 spots from last year. Poets and Quants editor and founder John A. Byrne notes that nearly 24 business schools saw their rankings change by double digits this year, including one school that plunged 30 spots. Find out which school and see the full list at poetsandquants.com. Number 2. Our second big story also comes from the U.S. News ranking. This won the 10 biggest surprises from their list, broken down by John and P&Q veteran Jeff Schmidt. The biggest surprise? Stanford GSB slipped from 1st to 3rd, continuing the school's yo-yo from the U.S. News rankings. Since 2016, GSB has bounced from 1st to a 3-way tie for 2nd, to 4th for 2 consecutive years, back to 2nd in 2020, and up to 1st the last 2 years in a row. I'll note here that Stanford has enjoyed much more consistency on the Poets and Quants annual ranking, earning the top spot the last 3 years in a row. The second biggest surprise comes from the Yale School of Management, which posted its highest ranking ever on the U.S. News ranking, landing at number 7. That's up 2 spots from its previous number 9, which it had the last 2 years, and way up from the 19th spot it achieved in 1997. That was the beginning of a gradual climb for the school up into the top 10. Congrats to our Yale SOM friends. Check out the other interesting surprises in our rankings tab. Number 3. A final bit of rankings news comes from P&Q's Mark Ethier, who breaks down U.S. News' top specializations. This ranking evaluates schools who are leaders in 13 disciplines, such as accounting, finance, entrepreneurship, international business, and more. So if you know you're ready to specialize and looking for a program that leads in your discipline, this story is a must read. And if you're looking at entrepreneurship, you need to check out Babson College. According to Mark's story, Babson has been ranked number 1 in entrepreneurship for an astounding 29 years. Not too shabby for a school who tied for 57th in the overall ranking. And finally, number 4. Our last must-read story for today is about a newish business platform by Scott Galloway. Section 4 is a growing online platform that seeks to deliver 80% of the value of an MBA at 10% of the cost and 1% of the friction. And they just announced a new pricing strategy that makes the sprints available at a fraction of the cost. I spoke with Section 4 CEO Gregory Shove, who explained the company's mission: to make elite business school accessible, affordable, and applicable to all. That story is online now at Poets and Quants, and I also got the chance to speak with Scott Galloway, and that conversation will be coming in a day or 2. That's it, our top 4 don't miss stories of the week or so. You can let us know what we missed in the comments. Before I go, I want to alert all the school seekers out there to Center Court's upcoming MBA Festival events. These events connect prospective MBA students with admission experts, alumni, career development folks from the top MBA programs in the world. Our next session, MBA Voices, is happening June 7th to 8th, and you can register for free on our events tab at poetsandquants.com. This is your chance to network and connect with the top schools in the country and the world. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer with Poets and Quants, and you can join me next week right here for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Until next time, stay informed.